the shadows of a heart that won't stay still, holding every trembling memory like a drug I shouldn't feel. You say love is patient, love is gentle, love forgives the past.
But I've been burning in the silence, wondering if we'll ever last.
You look at me with quiet honesty, like you can hear my hidden cries, like you can see the ruins of the battles that I've buried in my mind. I wanna trust the echo
Of your footsteps when you walk toward my fear, but every promise that once saved me has already disappeared.
Tell me you're not just another dream dressed up like fate, another heartbeat crashing on the shore too late.
I'm standing at the edge of everything I've ever lost, and I'm wondering if you'd stay, even if it costs. Can you die for me? Would you hold the weight of everything I couldn't be? If my tears turn violent, if my past starts screaming, would you stay beside me even when I stop? Can you die for me? Not in body or in breath, but in the way love bleeds, and the sacrifice it takes to carry someone through their grief. If love is deeper than the pain that haunts our memory, then tell me now. Can you die for me? Oh, oh, oh.
I've tried to stand unshaken, but the world keeps pulling hard. Every promise that I reach for breaks apart inside my palms. I've been searching for a shelter, for a soul that understands, for someone brave enough to hold the thunder shaking in my hands. You've touched the surface
Of my wounds, but never turned away. You trace the lines of every scar like it's a map to where I've stayed. And still I wonder if the love you claim is more than words in air. If your heart can carry burdens heavy enough to make it fair.
I don't need a hero with a shining perfect crown.
I need someone who sees my storms and still won't let me drown.
Someone who knows the cost of love is more than poetry. Someone who stands before
My darkness fearlessly. Can you die for me? Would you tear apart the lies that life carved into me when my walls rise higher than the hope you're trying to reach? Would you climb them anyway, refusing to let me retreat? Can you die for me? Not in shadows fading, not in breath that ceases, but in choosing me again, even when my heart breaks into pieces. If love is stronger than the ghosts that keep on haunting me, then whisper true. Can you die for me?
I've seen too many leave when the fire grew too wild, when the pressure of my sorrow turned their passion mild. I've buried too much trust to hand it over easily. So tell me, would you stand your ground when I lose faith in me?
Would you fight the monsters that crawl out of my doubt? Would you scream my name in darkness till the fear burns out? I don't need perfection, just someone who won't run. I need a love that doesn't vanish when the crying's done.
Some days I'm fragile as the ash of everything I've learned. Some days I'm stronger than the storms I thought I'd never learn. You say you're ready for the journey, ready for the way, ready for the raw and broken truth to shape the person you face. But are you ready for the nights I lose myself in memories, for the trembling in my lungs when trauma steals my easy,
For the aftermath of battles I pretend I've overcome, for the quiet wars I fight when all the world feels numb. If love is sacrifice, then open up your heart and speak. Tell me if your fire's strong enough to walk much of your heart. Can you die for me? Would you walk into the sorrow I keep underneath? If the storm inside me rises like a violent sea, would you calm the waves or drift away and leave? Can you die for me? Not in final breath of martyrdom or tragedy, but in choosing love when loving me feels heavy. If sacrifice is more than wounds or bloody histories, then tell me true. Can you die for me?
Die for me in patience, die for me in grace, die for me in choosing me even on my darkest
Die
day.
for me in silence when the world is light with fear. Die for me by holding tight the parts I disappear.
Die for me in honesty and promises you keep.
Die for me by lifting me when I fall on my knees. If love is resurrection, then let your courage breathe. Show me what your heart can be.
Take my trembling hands and steady them with quiet love.